Hello and welcome to week 14 of our at-home karate class. As I've mentioned in previous weeks, my hope is that you can use both these YouTube classes and our Zoom classes to maintain 2 classes a week for your training. I'm hopeful that within a week or 2 we will be able to have classes in the studio. And although those classes may be organized a little bit differently in order to make sure that everyone stays as safe and healthy as possible, it will be great to see all of you in person again. There may be some changes in the studio, and I'm sending out an email about these possible changes so that you and your parents can review them and get back to me with any questions or concerns. This week our focus is on practicing our highest Il-Sus-Sik-Darian one-step sparring, as well as practicing some sparring combinations, putting our sparring moves together. Although it is not a focus of this week, as always, I encourage you to continue to practice your highest form or to review an older form that you've learned previously. And if you have any questions about which form you should be practicing, please just let me know. Remember, you can reach me by calling, texting, emailing, or Facebook messaging me. Please check your emails and the Facebook site regularly for any updates about our schedule, as it may be changing, and hopefully with classes starting in the studio very soon. Kamsahamnida. Let's all bow in together. Chariot, Cookie, Bare, Bara, Standing, Munyan, Baro, Chariot, Kinra, Anyan Hapshupnika. Let's warm up together, but remember, if at the end of warm-ups you feel that there's another warm-up that you'd like to do that we didn't do today, please make sure that you pause the video and do that warm-up on your own before continuing with the playlist. Shake out your hands, your fingers, and your wrists. Elbows forward and back. Remember, we keep our elbows close to our body so that we can hear our dobak rubbing. And this mimics the arm position we want when we do our middle punches. Arms straight, circles back. Hana, do, set, net, das, yes, yoga. Yodu, aho, yo, forward, hana, do, set, net, das, yes, yoga, yodu, aho, yo, crossing, hana, do, set, net, das, yes, yoga, yodu, aho, yo. Hands on the hips. Let's do waist rotations first. Pick a direction and make a circle. Switch directions. And Baro. Now we'll do our twisting exercise. Let's keep our arms in front of us and have them move with us as we go. Twisting this way first. On the count. Hana, do, set, net, das it, yas it, oga, yodu, aho, yo, bara. Next, let's warm up our legs. Knees up, feet up. Now across our body, this is similar to a side kick. kicking back so that our foot reaches toward our back in order to stretch the front part of our leg. And if that doesn't stretch particularly well for you, remember you can always hold. It's a balance challenge, and it also helps you to stretch that part of your leg a little bit more. So you hold, you can try to pull the foot out a bit, you can try to pull it up towards your back more. Barra. Feet together and slide down, reaching toward your ankles, your feet, your toes, or the floor, whatever's comfortable while still giving you a bit of a stretch. Now let's heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. Not too far. And walk your hands back so you're nice and balanced. Reach for your left foot. Reach for your right foot. Reach down. And now reach through behind you. And you should feel this stretch in both legs. Good. Hands in front. We'll heel toe in just a little bit so that our arms and our knees are about equal. Might have to adjust your feet a little bit to get this just right. We're trying to make our bottom go toward the floor, and we're stretching out our legs. Bending back forward, heel toe all the way in. Come up halfway, and we'll bend our knees. Hanatu, sat, net, dasit, yasit, ilga, yoru, aho, yo. Knee rotations. And switch directions. Good. One more time. Slide down. Get a good stretch. Try to relax into it. And then come up slowly with your head last. And shake it all out. All right. Last week we reviewed all of the Il-Susic-Daryan that you know. And this week we will focus on your highest Il-Susic-Daryan. As I review each of your highest Il-Susic-Daryan, please be aware that I am not asking you to practice all of them this week, but you certainly can if you have the time. First we'll practice Il-Susic-Daryan Oban, number 5, which is Genevieve's highest Il-Susic-Daryan. So Genevieve, this is the one that you will practice. Our other red belts can either practice with us or fast forward to the next technique. Remember that as I demonstrate, I will be like a mirror image to you. So as you are stepping with your right foot, I will be moving the same side of my body to match you. Il-Susic-Daryan Oban, number 5, starts with your right foot back in a ready position before you key up. So prepare. When you key up and begin, your first move is a front kick and an outside to inside block as you land. Our next move is a high punch. Our last move is an inside to outside kick with the back leg, the leg that has not kicked yet. If we feel that we're a little too close to our partner to do a good kick, we can slide our front leg back to give us a little bit more room. As we start this kick, we also push our partner's arm out of the way. So it looks like this. Hup. Kia. Bring our foot behind us and barro. Now I'll go through the moves a little more quickly. I would set my distance with my partner. My partner will go back to attack, the key up. I will prepare my right foot, key up and begin. Hop. Key up. 10 times so that you can practice doing the moves yourself. If you have any trouble remembering the moves, rewind and do them with me one more time, and then try again to do them on your own. Now I will be the attacker so that you can practice your Il Suscic Derrière defense. Set your distance with me. I will go back to attack with the key up. Cap! You will key up and begin. C-jab. Burrow. Set your distance with me, your partner. I will go back to attack with the key up. Ha! You will key up and begin. C-jab. Burrow. Set your distance with me, your partner. I will go back to attack with a key up. Hi! You will key up and begin. C-jab. Burrow. Set your distance with me, your partner. I will go back to attack with a key up. Ha! You key up and begin. C-jab. Burrow. Set your distance with me, your partner. I will go back to attack with a key up. Ha! You will key up and begin. C-jab. Burrow. Set your distance with me, your partner. I will go back to attack with the key up. Ha! You will key up and begin. C-jab. Burrow. Set your distance with me, your partner. I will go back to attack with the key up. Ha! You will key up and begin. C-jab. Burrow. Set your distance with me, your partner. I will go back to attack with the key up. Ha! You will key up and begin. C-jab. Burrow. Set your distance with me, your partner. I will go back to attack with the key up. Ha! You will key up and begin. C-jab. Burrow. Set your distance with me, your partner. I will go back to attack with the key up. Ha! You will key up and begin. C-jab. Burrow. Our next Il Suscic Derrière is number 7, Chill Ban. Madison, Erin, Stephanie, and Riley, this is your highest Il Suscic Derrière, and this is the one you should practice today. Il Suscic Derrière Chill Ban starts by preparing your right foot back while your partner is going back to key up. Once we've prepared with our right foot back, we can key up and begin. Our first move is actually 3 moves. An outside to inside kick in a defensive move, which pushes our partner's punching hand aside, followed by a side kick using the same foot. So you don't put your foot down, but you do a side kick. And as you land a reverse high punch. Hana. Our second move is to grab behind our partner's neck and pull them into a knee strike. Hup. And our last move is an elbow strike from above to our partner's upper back. Hup. Side. Arrow. I'll do that again a little more quickly. I will set my distance with my partner. My partner will go back to attack with a key up. I will prepare my right foot back. Once my partner has key upped, I can key up and begin. Hup. Hi. Far. Now I will be the attacker so that you can practice your Il-Susik-Daryan defense. Set your distance with me. I will go back to attack with the key up. Cap. You will key up and begin. Sija. Burrow. Set your distance with me, your partner. I will go back to attack with the key up. Hup. You will key up and begin. Sija. Set your distance with me, your partner. I will go back to attack with a key up. Hi! You will key up and begin. Sija. Burrow. Set your distance with me, your partner. I will go back to attack with a key up. Hup! You key up and begin. Sija. Burrow. Set your distance with me, your partner. I will go back to attack with a key up. Hup! You will key up and begin. Sija. Set your distance with me, your partner. I will go back to attack with a key up. Hup! You will key up and begin. Sija. Burrow. Set your distance with me, your partner. I will go back to attack with a key up. Hup! You will key up and begin. Sija. Burrow. Set your distance with me, your partner. I will go back to attack with a key up. Hup! You will key up and begin. Sija. Set your distance with me, your partner. I will go back to attack with a key up. Hup! You will key up and begin. Sija. Burrow. Set your distance with me, your partner. I will go back to attack with a key up. Hup! You will key up and begin. Sija. Burrow. Mary, your highest Il-Susik-Daryan technique is number 9, Guban. And as an adult, we would like you to practice both 9 and 10, the odd and the even, which are like mirror images of each other. Il Susik Darion, Guban, number 9, starts by preparing with your right foot back. Then, after your partner has key-upped to show that they are ready, we would key up and begin. Our first move is a front kick with our right leg, which returns back to this same basic position as you turn and do a second kick, a back kick. When landing from the back kick, you do an inside to outside block. So our first move is really 3 moves like this. Hana. Our next move is a high punch. Hup. And our last move is a palm heel strike from above toward the jawline. So what we do is a kind of sweeping move with our current punching hand to clear the path for our palm heel strike. Hup. Hi. Burrow. I'll go through the sequence a little more quickly. I would set my distance with my partner. My partner would go back to attack with a key up, and I would prepare my right foot back. Once my partner is ready, I will key up and begin. Hop. Hi. Burrow. Once you feel you have number 9, Guban, down fairly well, try to do the mirror image of the techniques for number 10, Shitban. So for number 10, you would prepare with your left foot back, and your left foot kicks, you block, punch, hey, and palm heel strike, arrow. So exactly the same sequence, just using the opposite side of your body. Now I will be the attacker, so that you can practice your Il Susik Darion defense. Set your distance with me. I will go back to attack with the key up. Cap! You will key up and begin. Sija. Burrow. Set your distance with me, your partner. I will go back to attack with the key up. Hup! You will key up and begin. Sija. Burrow. Set your distance with me, your partner. I will go back to attack with the key up. Hi! You will key up and begin. Sija. Burrow. Set your distance with me, your partner. I will go back to attack with the key up. Hup! You key up and begin. Sija. Burrow. Set your distance with me, your partner. I will go back to attack with a key up. Hup! You will key up and begin. Sija. Burrow. Set your distance with me, your partner. I will go back to attack with the key up. Hup! You will key up and begin. Sija. Burrow. Set your distance with me, your partner. I will go back to attack with the key up. Hup! You will key up and begin. Sija. Set your distance with me, your partner. I will go back to attack with a key up. Ha! You will key up and begin. Sija. Burrow. Set your distance with me, your partner. I will go back to attack with a key up. Ha! You will key up and begin. Sija. Burrow. Set your distance with me, your partner. I will go back to attack with a key up. Kya! You will key up and begin. Sija. Burrow. Once we have all finished our Il-Susik Daryan practice, let's bow out of this section together. Chariot. Kinra. Suba. We will now work on some sparring combinations. Think about the Il-Susik Daryan that you were just practicing as a building block for your sparring combinations. When we practice our Il-Susik Daryan, we are practicing in a slower and more controlled way, where we know that our partner is the right distance because we've set our distance. We know that our partner is going to go back to attack and is going to step with a high punch. So it takes out a lot of the guesswork that we have to do when sparring with someone, when we don't know exactly what attack they're going to throw at us. And so we don't know exactly what defense might work. By practicing slower and more controlled methods, like with Il-Susik, we prepare our mind and our body to react when an attack comes our way. It may not be exactly the attack from an exercise like Il-Susik, but we will still be able to step out of the way, block, and counter, which is the reason we practice in the first place. So we've been practicing our Il-Susik, which is a response to a high punch. Let's practice some of our sparring combinations that are a response to a different attack. You may have some ideas based on some of the other sparring combinations that you've done in the past. For example, many of you will know an appropriate block and counter if a person is coming towards you with a front kick, like this. Your partner is back to attack. They kick towards you and would typically land toward you because in a sparring combination, we're generally trying to move our partner out of the space that they're in. First, I'll show you from the angle where you're looking at your partner, and then I'll show you from a side position where I'm facing my imaginary partner this way. So imagine if you were my partner. We would each put a foot back in a sparring position. That means we don't go all the way into a back stance, and we don't stand in a front stance. We kind of stay in the middle with our weight on the balls of our feet and our heels just a little bit up off the ground so that we could move in any direction that we needed to quickly. From this angle, if you were to do a front kick toward me, I could slide back with a low block and then counter by sliding in, hey, with a reverse punch. Now I'll show you the same technique from the side view as if my partner was in front of me. As my partner comes toward me with a front kick, I slide back by lifting my back leg up first. That's my block. And now I'll counter with a reverse middle punch by picking up my front foot, hey, and sliding forward. So don't forget, when you have to get out of the way, whether it's a punch and we step to the side, or whether it's a kick and we step back, we do have to move out of the way of that attack. We can't just stand and block because our block may not be enough to stop that attack. And then we could get hurt by not getting out of the way of that kick or that punch coming at us. Let's add add to our first two moves. We have a low block sliding backwards. That's Hana. We have a reverse middle punch sliding forwards. Do. Now we're in a good position to do a roundhouse kick with our back leg. So we will continue to twist, hi, and land. As we land, back fist will be our fourth move, and another reverse punch with a key up will be our fifth move. Hey! Remember that anytime we're attacking toward our partner, we should be attacking toward a real target. So if my back fist, which should be going toward their upper lip and nose, is too high, that's not a good attack. Or if it's too low, it's not going to be effective. So I have to think about, where is my partner? If I'm imagining my partner, then it's always going to be at the level that it would be for myself in the mirror. So make sure your attacks are aimed at the right level for the technique that you're doing. All right, so we'll go through our 5 moves nice and slow. Make sure that you can do them all together, and then we'll do them a little bit more quickly. Our first move is to slide out of the way with a low block. Hana. Our next move is to slide forward with a middle punch. Do. Our third move is to continue that movement of our hip into a roundhouse kick with our back leg. Set. As we land, net, a back fist, and das it, a middle punch with a key up. And Baro, get ready in the same position. Hana, slide back. Do, slide forward. Set, roundhouse, net, back fist, das it, kill. Middle punch with a key up. Back to your starting position. One more time by the count, nice and slow. Hana, slide back with a block. Do, slide forward with a middle punch. Set will be your roundhouse kick. As you land, net is a back fist, and das it, kill. A middle punch with a key up. All right, we're going to do this combination 5 times, and we'll try to get a little quicker with each repetition. Okay, so now we're going through all 5 moves. I'm not going to say each one, so if you're having trouble remembering the moves, you can try it following along with me, or you can rewind and practice with the slow moves again to make sure that you've got it. Look at your imaginary partner. Don't take your eyes off of them. Imagine they're coming forward with a front kick, and do all 5 of your moves. Sija. Kia. Haro. Prepare. Imagine your partner coming towards you with a kick. Sija. Back to your starting position. And remember, each time we'll try to get a little bit faster once you know the moves. Prepare. Sija. Say. Back to your starting position. Prepare. Sija. Hi. Back to your starting position. One more time. Sija. Say. And bar up. So from our sparring position, as a white belt, we first learn to get out of the way by moving straight back away from our partner, and then sliding forward for our counterattack. But our green belts and red belts may recall other ways to get out of the way of an attack that allow you to more easily counter. So when we slide back like that, we have to cover quite a lot of ground to slide forward and counter. And that may work, but we want to have other options. So green belts and red belts, think back to how else could you move out of the way of a kick? Well, it kind of depends on what kick it is, first of all. Is it a straight in front kick, or is it a roundhouse that's coming from the side? In this case, we're going to stick with a front kick, but we're going to imagine that our partner is kicking with their opposite leg. So they're in an open stance, meaning that instead of both of our right legs being back, one of us has switched, and so now we're like a mirror image, where one side, our hand and our leg, are close to each other, and on the other side, they're farther away. And this is called an open stance. So when someone is attacking you from an open stance, you have different options than if they're attacking you from a closed stance. So in this case, if my partner decides to do a front kick from an open stance, I don't have to move straight back. I can move at an angle toward my partner, and I'll move the way that my front leg is, because that'll be moving me away from their kick. Their kick is coming here, so I'm going to move away from it and block. Henna. Now I'm much closer to my partner, and I do not have to slide forward as far to do a counterattack. So I may adjust my feet so I'm in a more forward position as I punch. I'll do a high reverse punch toward my partner. Do. Let's stay on the attack. Our next move could be a side kick. Bring your back leg up, kick. As you land, back fist. And instead of our more common reverse punch, let's do a yakusudo. So from my back hand, hi, a yakusudo with the inside part of my hand, my thumb tucked in, so that this V or L-shaped part of my hand is what hits. All right, let's go through those 5 moves slowly, 3 times together, and then we'll do a few more repetitions trying to move a little bit faster. So, from a sparring position, hop. It doesn't matter which leg you have back unless you're trying to use me as a mirror, in which case you'd want to have this side back, but you don't have to. You could have either foot back. Imagine your partner's coming toward you with a front kick, and you can move to the side of your front leg. While you take that step at an angle, you'll block with your other hand. Hana. Our second move will be a reverse high punch, and you can slide your foot towards your partner a little. Doop. So you're in more of a front stance. Set is a side kick. Net is a back fist as you land. And dasit is a yakusudo. Hey! Baro. Ready position, sparring stance. First move, slide and block. Hana. Second move, step and high punch. Do. Third move, side kick. Fourth move, back fist. Final move, yakusudo with a kia. Hey! Baro. One more time, nice and slow. Sparring position. First move, slide and block. Hana. Second move, step and reverse punch. Do. Third move, side kick. Set. Fourth move, back fist as you land. And dasit, yakusudo with a kia. Hup. Kia. Baro. Now we'll move through the moves a little bit faster. If you're having any trouble remembering the moves, please rewind the video and go through the step-by-step practice again. Otherwise, continue to try to increase your speed a little bit with each repetition. Sparring stance. Do all 5 moves. Sijak. Cut. Baro. Sparring stance. Sijak. up a little bit. Do the best you can to speed yourself up. Sparring stance. C-jack. Hey! Far out. Sparring stance. Last time, as quick as you can. C-jack. Hey! Far out. At this time, I would like you to pause and practice these moves on your own. Remember, by pausing and practicing, you can go as slow or as fast as you want to. You can also try practicing on your other foot. So switch sides and try the same 5 moves, starting with your opposite foot back. You can also try creating your own 5-step sparring combination by starting with our first 2 moves and then adding whatever 3 moves you'd like to make your own combination. As green belts and red belts, you've also practiced what you could do if someone is kicking with a roundhouse kick rather than a front kick. In that case, remember, their kick is higher, so you would still step to the side, but you would block high, and then you would counter with either a punch or a kick. And perhaps you can remember what would make a good counter. So play with the blocks and counters a little bit. Practice the combination that I did with you, but feel free to make up your own combination, something that feels like it would work well if you are in a sparring situation. That means that each move should flow fairly quickly, and you shouldn't have any long pauses where you have to stop and reset. Now that we have all practiced our 5-step sparring combination, let's bow out of this section together. Chariot, Kinrat, Subak. Let's bow out together. Face the flags. Chariot, Kuki, Bare. Paro, Munyang. Paro, Chariot, Kinrat. Konsahamnida.